Well, let's get started then. Alrighty. So, the werewolves drag you in, and, well, you are given a couple of animal carcasses to get some blood from, so you're able to get a total of 4 points.
Yay.
That's...
Immediately spent on healing.
You do need to roll self-control to see how badly you frenzy.
He doesn't get to. He immediately.
One
frenzies.
die minimum for any roll.
Oh yeah, 1 die minimum. I forgot about that. Okay.
Difficulty 6, right?
Yes. Difficulty 6. Okay. On the next turn... Well, actually, they're dead carcasses. There's no blood flow. Should we go with blood entering his system more slowly? Since he's essentially going through a series of various dead things.
Well, of course, he's not doing that quickly.
Yeah. So, roll 2 dice for the next one. Okay. And does that put you above hungry?
No. Depends, how much blood do I get?
You get another point. In those 2 turns at least, so...
So that's 3 blood points in total?
Yeah. So you...
That's
7 minus...
not actually above above hungry.
I mean, how much self-control do you have? 4.
4.
Yeah, so it's not quite enough. That's right. Okay, so, roll a third time.
This time with 3 dice.
Good. I think. Well, yes.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, you go through whatever rabbits and other small things they've let you suck on pretty damn quickly, but you're able to scrape together. Well, 3 points by this point, I think. So actually, you do need to.
Wasn't that?
You get a total of 4, but I think you need to roll 1 more time all the same. Just because, you know.
Could have not 5 successes.
Well.
Yeah, there's 3 werewolves now, and you're at the bottom of a dog pile. Literally.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, me and my 1 strength. Would the beast spend all the blood on healing? Probably.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd say it spends 2 on healing and 2 on trying to break out. Just trashing around, buffing strength, that kind of thing.
Easier to probably have an easier time not dying by healing.
And the werewolves aren't trying to kill it, and it's trying to eat them, so...
Fair enough.
Does that mean it's actually going to attempt
you're
to bite
blind.
one of them?
No, there's 3 werewolves on top of him with hold actions. No way.
Okay.
There's no fucking way. Not with Jackal's
Attempt
luck.
to. I'll put that in quotation marks. Attempt to.
I mean, he tries to. And they're like, shush, young one, let go of the rage. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
You know, after 5 minutes of this, one of them starts humming some sort of a tribal lullaby to your ear.
Lol.
You're just snapping. Let's see. Okay. Is there an actual gift that does that?
I have no idea. I don't know all the gifts. There's so many of them.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter, I'm just curious. So after a while, you calm down. The blood is gone, but you're slightly more healed. What do? You're in the middle of a camp. It looks like there's a good 30 of them here. Some of them are even carrying weapons, which, well, they look primitive. With your aspects, you can sense there is power in those things.
Yeah. Nice place you got here.
They ignore you. So not worth the effort of answering you.
Oh.
Eventually they let
thank
you
you.
up.
Well, thank you for not letting my beast get out of hold. Yeah. Not fun.
I have a question actually for Dwayne. You didn't take any flaws or anything. That's right. Has Dwayne killed people? And more importantly, has he killed any wolves ever in his lifetime?
No, he would never kill a person.
A wolf.
A wolf
Or a
isn't
wolf,
a
for that matter. I
person.
don't think he would have gone anywhere that would get him to kill a wolf.
He's a civilized Toreador bitch.
Yes.
Which is why he didn't realize just what he was volunteering for.
Yes.
I've been here one night. My life is over. My friend is dead.
Yeah.
You know, eventually, you chill there for like half an hour. They mostly just ignore you, but you have the chance to ask some questions. Some of them they might even answer.
I I didn't know what to ask. You know, you guys are a lot nicer than a lot of people say you are.
We are not nice.
Well, nicer.
We are not nice.
Did you say so?
You're saying they're better at something that they're proclaiming they just aren't.
I mean, I'm saying that they're better than some people say they are.
That's how you look at it.
To them it's like, yeah, you're friendly, and one of them's like, bitch, I'm a fucking warrior. No, seriously, shut the fuck up. Any other questions?
Not really.
Okay, so after the half hour passes, they at one point just all stand up and they say, it's time.
Lead the way.
And it actually looks like everyone is drifting towards the center of the camp, where a space has been left clear. And pretty soon, you arrive. There's a couple of werewolves in war form, but mostly they're in human form, and there's one person just sitting there, waiting. And it looks like every werewolf that isn't elsewhere is now watching this meeting. One of your escorts just pushes you lightly in the back, like, go on, move forward.
I step here. and you're their leader, right? Dwayne Armstrong. I am pleased to meet you.
I am called Evenhand. He stays seated. Please, sit. Let's talk.
I sit down.
Tell me about yourself, Dwayne.
I come from... I come from Springfield, right?
Yes, fuck yes.
Yes. Yeah. I come from Springfield. I used to have a friend who I had been trying to help.
Yes, the spirits told us of your battle.
Oh. Uh...
Epic. Fuck's sake. You fucking cunt.
I want to see how this social thing goes. I'm expecting great deal of many things from you and Jackalur. Please do not disappoint me.
Can you please stop taking me off my off topic?
Yeah.
I've been a vampire for how long now?
No, check
60
your...
years?
Yeah, could be something like that. I see.
60, 70?
Well, that's a long time.
Though I was 23 when I was embraced, as it's called.
Interesting. Are there many vampires in Springfield?
For a city of its size, I'd say there's a fair number. About what, well, one would expect for the city of the Camarilla.
Out of character? You know there's in the excess of 200. It might even be approaching 3.
I thought there were like less than that. Well,
No, there's a lot of grey stuff. It's a young city. You mostly just met the people who were towards the higher end in that chronicle.
Yep.
Well, I mean, there's more vampires than there's supposed to be if one were to follow the Camarilla laws as exactly as one should.
30? 40? As many as 50?
That would be what the Camarilla would want us to have, yes. There's around 200.
There's growls and gasps. Congratulations, the prince will fucking love you for what you just did. You fucking asshole.
I know.
You motherfucker! You have no fucking idea. You just called a crusade, bitch. They're like, Deus Volt, bitch.
I'm not fucking lying to these guys. That is not my. I'm not a Viking in lying.
You just need to learn how to lie without lying.
He has 2
I'm
fucking
sorry,
dice.
Epic,
He's
but I'm not
boned.
you. And really, that is still lying. So
Yeah,
it'd still be my
he's
fault
built.
if
He's
that's
built for likable, and if they lead him
There's
by
a
enough
difference.
successes, they can still guess at what he really thinks. It's just
What
that
he
it's
really
hard.
thinks, sure. But if you go, well, I'll be honest, I haven't really met everybody or anything.
That's still hiding information.
Yeah,
That would
Epic.
be
No,
information
they.
subdivision.
No,
With as bad
can
as
tell.
Jackalor is, they could probably lead him
no.
by enough successes to get an idea. But
that's
things
not
he
the
lives
point.
outside.
That is not the point.
I know what you're
You
trying
know.
to say, but either way, they would catch him in being evasive at the very least, and he would be fucked. He doesn't have a choice. He's too bad at lying rolls.
Well, then just say that, you know, I'm not actually very comfortable talking about, you know, the numbers of vampires and everything, especially with not knowing what's going on yet.
Epic,
How's
stop
that?
trying to protect Springfield.
I'm not
Jekyll
trying
is
to.
out to save his own ass.
Alright.
I'm
He
not
always
here to
is.
save the
Alright.
other vampires. They're not nice. I know them. They're not nice people. I don't care about them in the same way as I care about not dying.
Yeah, he doesn't like the general vampire populace. He's an actual nice person. Most of them he doesn't give a fuck about.
Yeah, most of them are manipulative assholes, especially the older ones.
That might be true, but he
That did be
just-
my complete personal opinion as
Yeah,
Dwayne.
but in any case, moving on, Jackalord, please add sleeping with the enemy to your sheet. I think that's the most appropriate flaw I can think of.
Well, I'll do that.
You know, it takes them a minute or two with the dude just calmly looking around until the surrounding people get the message and, you know, chillax.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That many.
Yes.
And what is your opinion of them? Are they like you?
No, most of them aren't like me, sadly. There are some, but they are few and far between.
I
At
see.
least we're not the Sabbat, though. At least. For whatever that counts for.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna roll his intelligence occult at... I think it should be a 9. They came here to fight demons, so... What's the Sabbat?
Uh, I'll give you a short rundown version on the whole problem. You see, there's two main groups of vampires: the Camarilla and the Sabbat.
Go on.
Camarilla are the ones that pretend to be nice but are really assholes. Then there are the Sabbat who are really assholes.
I see. And which group are you part of?
Well, I'm Camarilla, mostly because the Sabbat would kill me on the spot for even talking to a human the way I do.
And how do you talk to humans?
As equals. They are we shouldn't stray away. We may not be exactly human anymore, but that doesn't mean we should stray away from humanity.
You know, there's this one asshole in the crowd that you hear snickering when you talk about humans being equal to any supernatural.
Fucking werewolf supremacists.
Well, yeah, werewolves are supremacists. It's actually their driving problem.
Yeah.
You know, the guy
Fucking
you're
werewolf.
talking to just turns and glares quietly. There's just this quiet menace until the dude just shuts the fuck up. He turns back to you. Go on. So, these Sabbat.
They, as I said, they are inhuman monsters for the most part. Well, almost every single one of them is an inhuman monster. I've heard of them, those that aren't, probably the ones that they actually have to talk to humans, because as it turns out, even
He
though
holds
they
up a
pretend...
hand.
Yeah? Yes.
Correct
yeah,
me if
sorry.
I'm wrong, but you're Camarilla. The city
Yes.
is Camarilla.
This city?
Yes.
No, it's not. It is held by the Sabbat currently.
Then what are you doing here?
Well, we're here to sabotage Sabbat operations.
I see. So it's the Sabbat that did the things that happened to the city.
Yes, we only came here very, very recently. And from what I understand, we've mostly just been monitoring and trying to set up traps for the few that decide to stray to the wrong places.
I see. The Sabbat, do all of them worship and serve the great dark spirits?
Do I need to roll intelligence or cult to understand what he's saying, or do I just do I have an understanding that I kind of know what he's talking about?
You don't yet know that this town is held by a powerful earthbound. You know there's weird shit going on, but
Yeah.
give me intelligence occult at 7 to put the pieces together. Like, yeah, the more success you get, the better, obviously. But you just need one to have the idea that he's referring to demons. The others are to see if you manage to put together all the other crap that's been happening with this.
Yeah. What's the difficulty again?
7.
Epic, I'm not trying to be friends with you guys. I'm trying to be friends with werewolves.
You know, at this point, your mouth just drops off and you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
Well, shit, son. So that's happening.
God. What have they fucking done?
Let me see if the werewolf manages to botch his perception empathy. So you did not know. Huh. And your Camarilla does not know.
If they know, they'd be nuking the place.
I see.
Or sending in every single hit squad they have and killing every last one of them to the last man.
Yeah, you can see that he's not even listening anymore. He's just turned his head, you know, like 45 degrees away, and he's just thinking. He turns to some of the others and says, brothers, it seems the assault on the manor is cancelled. For now.
He actually managed to save the Camarilla.
I
Squad.
would like to point out that it was not in a good way.
Yeah.
Does it look like my character cares?
Yes, actually, I believe you are a character that usually cares about causing a crusade upon 200 potentially innocent people.
And
Not
ghouls
including
will
casualties.
get slaughtered in the process. Actually, Jackalor, I think you need to roll
Werewolves don't care about
humanity.
humans.
I think you need to roll conscience for that, because there's gonna be a lot of collateral damage for like 50 werewolves descending on Springfield.
Oh, shit.
It's...
And that's why Wolfgang did not have any silver ammo left.
Oops. Oops. God damn.
Oh, you lose humanity for the first time.
And
was
you now
about time.
detective the worm. You detective the worm now.
Yep.
Yeah, sources disagree, but whether it's 7 or 8 that you need to have. But yes, someone might catch a whiff now.
No. I don't know what sources you went at, but it actually does specify at one point in the werewolf books it's humanity 8.
I think I caught the reference to 7 in one of them as well, so I'm gonna treat it as a borderline version either way. So, yeah, Jackalor, he turns back to you. So, tell me more about the goals of this Camarilla of yours. What are you trying to accomplish here?
Here, root out the Sabbat.
I see. Is that thing that crawls out of the sewers and kills other vampires one of the Sabbat?
Does it look like a pirate, by any chance?
Only
Or does he
to-
look like yeah? Or does he just look like a monster?
It depends. He tries
I
to
think he's-
convince the minds of others that he looks like a pirate, I think.
Yes. Then it's he's Camrela.
Okay.
Pretty sure he's been one of the best ones at fighting the Sabbat here.
Yep, that's a red X for you.
Holy shit.
The werewolves, they're just as deadly silent. You hear the wind faintly rustle. The leaves, no one's moving, they're all looking at you.
Did I say something wrong? I seriously hope he isn't killing you guys. That'd be really, really bad. wouldn't it?
There have been a lot of vampires killing werewolves here. A lot of them at the manor. Tell me more about this. Everyone else still perfect silence.
Well, my leader has been handing out silver bullets to all of the guards there
Well, you are totally, yeah.
in case of an attack.
You bone yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You literally
I'm
said.
trying to tell them the truth because I don't want to lie to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but you're literally saying my sect is actively trying to kill you people.
We're trying to defend ourselves.
That's not
Oh.
how
That's
equipping yourself with silver bullets works.
yeah.
You realize there's something big standing behind you.
Mm-hmm. I try to ignore it.
You feel a hand reach down, grab hold of your pocket, rip it out, grabbing a fistful of silver bullets, and tosses them on the ground. There's just this collective intake of breath.
Oh fuck.
Yes, as I said,
Oh.
he has been handing. He has been telling
You-
everyone to take them.
You are real fucked.
Yep.
You brought silver into the meeting.
Yes. You brought a
didn't-
weapon.
Well, they would have
Other
taken the gun away.
werewolves. Other werewolves can get killed for that.
He just looks you straight in the eye. Explain now.
I said he has been telling us all to take silver bullets.
He holds
in
up a
case we-
hand. I don't care about your excuses. Don't blame others for your decisions. Explain!
I am incredibly sorry if I have offended you. But last night, the only thing what I knew about werewolves was that they were very good at killing vampires.
You know, there's whispers at this point that your ears are picking up like too much talk. Kill it now.
if I knew you weren't innately hostile, I would not. I would seek to talk to you, not slay you. Yes.
You know, at this, there's just a snickering laughter that sweeps through the crowd. You are in the midst of 30 werewolves and you're talking about seeking to slay them. Even the leader just smiles at this in a... You know, up to this point, he's been kind of like a kindly old grandfather, but there's nothing nice about this smile. Nothing.
I can't think of a way that they don't do something to him as an example. I'm not sure they'd kill him. Don't think they'd let him just go about his ways, though.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I'll think of something.
He's too deep in shit, and he has caused both sides to hate him, and it's like at this
Don't
point...
worry, Steel. He can still avoid the camp hating him. Somehow. Potentially, if no one finds out. But let him dig his way out of this. Don't tell me how... Don't try to skew my opinion of how fucked he is. I'll make up my own mind. It's fine.
Okay.
He's... You know... He's just sitting there, silent, looking you in the eye. And all around you are just like... slowly growing in volume calls for kill it now.
You know...
Yes,
If I-
use your
if I
fancy
talk-
words. They work so well for your kind. Go on.
If I were to talk to my my other vampires at the mansion, I might be able to convince them to remove the silver bullets and throw them away. If you promise not to attack us anymore, or yeah, because I think we'd be willing to work together with what I now know against the Sabbat entirely. That
Make
thing
a
they-
charisma expression roll at 9 because of the way you put it. In a way, it makes you sound like the senior party in this arrangement. Like, you let them live if they cooperate, and that
No.
is...
if you let me talk to them, I might be able to help you. I'll spend a point of willpower on this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which willpower do you have left?
1. Well, it's a difficulty 9. Wasn't expecting anything.
You were hoping, though.
Miracles.
He
You
looks
were hoping.
past you and just nods, and before you know it, you're on your knees with 2 werewolves in war form holding you there. He slowly stands up. You speak too much. So let me just stick the one for silver, because you failed to adequately diffuse that. We understand that you are the lesser of many evils, and sometimes we have to do distasteful things. One of the werewolves grabs your jaw and forces your mouth open. However, punishments need to be made for those who do not respect their elders.
Which is hilarious. You might actually be older than most of them.
Lol. I'm probably different than all of them.
Hey,
Most werewolves die pretty young, so the average age is like somewhere between 20 to 40.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's like 60 at best. So I'd be like 30 years older.
one of them in human form pulls out a set of iron tongs and pulls out your tongue.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I can heal that, but not without any blood, and I'm not healing that.
And as you think that, you see one of them pull out a silver dagger, and you can feel the supernatural power coming off of that. And you suddenly get the feeling that, no, you're not healing that anytime soon.
Oh yes. I
You fucking
approve.
asshole!
No. It's actually a punishment that tribal people do or used to do.
Yes, it fits. So, continuing on, he says, with an air of solemnity even, you have potential, unlike most leeches, and I'm willing to even assume that you're not all evil or corrupt. Potentially, maybe there's occasional good one, but you have much to learn, and it is clear that in respect and proper behavior, you are very, very young. He takes the dagger that's offered to him. So, while this might hurt now, and while you might have a long road ahead of you to prove yourself, rest assured, it's for your own good. In order for you to learn. And he slices off your tongue.
Ouch.
Ow.
I approve of this message. I
Is this
approve of this.
aggravated damage?
Uh,
1 damage, I think.
no, it's more that it counts as an amputation. Like,
Yeah.
that's not gonna grow back unless you have some serious spiritual counter magic, or alternatively, they ask the spirit in the knife to release its hold on the wound.
Oh.
I think there's an actual thaumaturgy ritual that does essentially the same thing for your hand.
Yes,
Like
there
this.
is. There
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. But that will piss them off if you do that.
I mean,
No, I mean, it would cut off my... I don't think cutting off my hand, having it permanently cut off, would piss them off.
no.
It is the
no,
tongue.
I'm doing this.
Yes, doing it would, probably.
So at this
Yes.
point, they just let go. And he says, go. Tell your leader, once you can find something to write on, and there's snickers in the crowd at this, that I wish to meet him. Tell him he has no choice. You know how many of us are out here. And we have more than a few fancy daggers at our disposal. Or claws, for that matter. Go,
Yes,
go,
I
go.
noticed.
Just pointing at the edge of the crowd. Go, go.
Yes. I limp... Well, not limp. Well, I'm still wounded, so I'm actually quite slow.
Yep. And yes, you do have the mute flaw now, Jackalor.
Well, I wouldn't say mute. He just has more speech impediment.
No,
That's
no,
cute.
they...
kind
No,
of-
it makes you essentially mute.
Yeah,
Cutting
they
off your
sli-
tongue is really...
Yeah,
really
they
bad.
sliced it out. They made sure that he couldn't make any more fancy speeches to try and confuse them.
Oh boy.
Well,
It's funny. His speeches weren't very fancy.
neither mind.
You know, it sounded like that to them. He gave off all the wrong social cues, and you know,
Yep.
that's not a cop that's disrespectful but has potential. That's a cop that's on the edge and needs some serious correction right fucking now.
Agreed.
And
Not only
they're,
that, I
and
think
they're
anybody that betrayed so much information without any obvious lies is not looked well upon.
You
He
know,
had no
if they
choice.
had caught him in a lie, it probably would have been worse.
I somewhat disagree in that it would show that he's at least willing to stand up to them and not give absolutely everything of his former act. if you want.
I don't like I never liked the Camarilla in the first place. So
That
yay.
is
Don't like-
true, but at the same time, this dude has a lot of essentially the backgrounds that represent various types of status in their community, so he's very respected and, well, essentially, that's like a neonate in front of an elder giving back lip, you know? The local community is not going to react well to that. When the gap is that wide, you give them what they want, essentially.
Failing all the social cues. I love it.
Well, he had little way to know, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you are alive, Jackalor.
Yay. I was
Somehow.
gonna say
You know, the bullets are gone, and I think in the process of ripping all of that away from you, they would have gotten the gun as well.
Yeah, even if they hadn't, I'd have told them to take it.
Well, essentially, at this point, it's like, yeah, you're fucked, but at least the werewolves are following in a distance to make sure nothing eats you on the way there.
Yay. As I try to slowly make my way over that.
Basically, I think what I'm saying is that not to so much lie as to just tell them that you're not willing to do that information is a very good and valid way to do it.
You know, that's, as in, giving them the information is not so much a negative as a lost opportunity to earn some points with them. Because they might have respected that. And that would have
Yes,
might
that's
have
what I'm
earned you a bit more leniency. But it wasn't a fuck up per se, just talking.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying... it's a fuck up for the other, people involved in the information, but it's not a fuck up on his part. I know that.
Mm-hmm. So, moving back to Danny and Marcus. Let's actually make sure that... 6 minutes left in the episode. Do we want to split it early and then continue right away, maybe?
Go ahead.
Yeah.